Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Seattle facing Los Angeles.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Seattle. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Seattle. Smart is out there with Bradley. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Lucas in a power forward.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Smart passes to Bradley. Nice shot from the wing.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Johnson kicks to McGrady. Tries it from 9. That's short off the rim. Seattle with the ball. It's Bradley on the wing. McGrady covering. Bradley kicks to Lucas. Gets an open look and hits.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
You got that right, Greg. I mean, he is very solid on that mid-range jumper. It's pretty wet when he gets it going.
Shaq with the bucket. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Johnson. Smart kicks to Lucas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bradley. And it's Seattle with another.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Stolen by Smart. Outside Bradley. The screen from Ewing. Iguodala kicks to Smart. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to O'Neal. The jump hook. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Kicks it out to Iguodala. From downtown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Iguodala's got his first 3 points of the game.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open? And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 6. Here's West. Look at that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Here's Smart, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Ewing the pass to Bradley. Feeds it to Smart. The open shot by Ewing. And it's Seattle with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Smart. Right wing. The tray. It's Ewing that time on the assist from Smart. Ewing's got 7.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Bradley kicks to Lucas. And another 3 for Seattle.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Iguodala, no good. Los Angeles trails by 8. Pierce dishes to Love. Tries again. Here's Wade. He can't get that one. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Bradley against Wade. Bradley passes to Ewing. 1 second left. Got it off in time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Seattle ahead, leading by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Dennis Rodman is out there with O'Neal. And it's Hill. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Worthy in the 3 slot. And for Seattle, they've got Klay Thompson. Dunleavy is out there with Turner. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Smith in the point guard position. Now here is Smith following the miss by James Worthy.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting 1.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And Seattle making a change here. Curry's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Rodman kicks to Johnson. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Seattle missing again. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for O'Neal. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Grant Hill. Here's Worthy. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Worthy. All going up court. And finished off by Worthy.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry dishes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it. That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
The dish to Turner. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Worthy, the pass to LeBron. The rebound by Turner.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
LeBron kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Now the pass to McGee. Unloads from 9. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Worthy. 2 points. That one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. They get it back, and it's sent back by Turner. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Smith kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Johnson got it off in time. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been quite a game for James Worthy.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Shaq in at the 5 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so he makes both from the line. Seattle trails by 5. Here's Smart. It's stolen by McGrady. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Love's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pierce comes in for James. Dwayne Wade's checked in for McGrady. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Really an extraordinary game for Shaq. He's got 10 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Walton's checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley dishes to Iguodala.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And the basket by Walton.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Smart passes to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
This is to Bradley. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
It's stolen by Bradley. Smart kicks to Lucas. And stolen by Love. Wade dishes to Love. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lucas the pass to Iguodala. Now the feed to Ewing. A three from Bradley. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
It's tipped. Here's Walton. And nothing is falling for him right now. Walton's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Smart kicks to Ewing. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ewing's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Rodman, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Paul Pierce. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Smith, no good.
And with the time left.
Oh, man.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Smith after the basket by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson, left side. Pulls it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's McGrady. And the release was before the... And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Los Angeles leads by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And on the floor for Seattle here in the 4th. Lucas is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Ewing. Then there's Smart. And it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great D that time from Lucas. Seattle trails by 6. Iguodala. And Lucas slams it in.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Bradley against O'Neal. And he drops it in from the low post. And Los Angeles leads by 6. Here's Seattle. Over to the wing. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Come to me.
Now, here's Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala against James. Iguodala no good.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 6. Johnson kicks to Shaq. Stolen by Ewing. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. Ewing against James. Iguodala kicks to Ewing. They shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Shaq is really having a good game here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Ewing inside, defended by Shaq. Nice shot by Smart.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Well, I think you've got to give the offense some credit there. I mean, good instincts, understanding what the defense was giving them, and then taking advantage of it. That's what a good offensive player does.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Bradley. Fires the 3. Smart misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Johnson. Now here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Seattle calls timeout. They're losing by 3. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Iguodala drops them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And what a tremendous game for Bradley. He's got 10 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Here's Shaq, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. He kicks it to Ewing. Offline with his 3. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Johnson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Smart with the ball.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Smart. And it's Ewing penetrating. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.